Hello, and welcome. Plan B Terraform has finally come out. The full version is available. It's like $10. It's a joke how much fun I had with this game. You can even see it slowly terraforming in the background of the main menu. So I'm going to take the same approach as I did last time. I'm going to hit play. We're going to continue our current settlement. Just for those looking for an update on what we did, we got some basic production buildings all set up in these weird little connections, made some concrete and some other resources, and then shipped it using these truck systems to get all of it all the way over here to New Jakarta, where they need now reinforced concrete and O2. Before we had previously just given them concrete. Now I see a problem with my previous methods. Apparently trucks can drive through, but yeah, trucks will just line up when they're ready to deliver, and then everything kind of stalls out, which I guess is fine. It's what happens, but it just leads to these long queues. And if it wasn't for the fact the game's on easy mode, that's not true, it isn't. Yeah, basically what I'm saying is trucks can just drive through other trucks. Anyways, let's jump right into what is it that we need to do next. This is New Jakarta. It wants to grow. We have some mission to grow the total population of our planet. It needs reinforced concrete. So generally the flow of this game is, hey, let's take our assembly plant, put it over here, and look in it. Can we build reinforced concrete here? No. Okay. What about at a factory? Oh, that's a new... I'm not used to this little thing now. It can make reinforced concrete, and to do that, it needs a steel bar and a concrete, right? Okay. Sounds good. So I'm going to delete these. We'll put them back in our inventory. We have tons of parts, hundreds of parts from our basic iron kind of production facilities over here. We have this little pin I've put in the ground. This is where we're making steel. Lots of steel here. And beside what are we doing here? We're building atmospheric units out of steel and mechanical parts. Lovely. Now, another thing that we could do is ship concrete here. So, how are we going to do that? Basically, I'm just going to duplicate what we have here, where we're mining sulfur and we're bringing it to the concrete production facility. The trucks are dropping it off, and then it is going into this little assembly plant and being used to make concrete. So lovely. In fact, what I might even do is just increase the amount of sulfur that's being dropped off here, and then try and piggyback some of this production to bring it over here to where this the steel is. Or alternatively, we could take our steel production, which is all over the place. We're making steel all over here, and wire it up to a new production chain. So I'll jump back here once I've put this together. Okay, we're back. First of all, I decided to be lazy and just chain a bunch of these pads for materials so that I could just slap down mines like it was going out of style. So lots of things are being offloaded, and you can see that some mines have stopped working because they have mined all the things. And then I went over here and did an extreme build out. Again, just daisy chaining all of these pads together so I could do a very fast expansion of our mining capabilities. All of these factories then turn this into steel. And finally, here, trucks pull in the steel. Steel gets offloaded here. Trucks over here from the concrete come in, offload into these. Then, oh, I'm crazy. I'm not good at this game. This manufacturing location isn't doing anything. Whatever. So the concrete goes in. This thing builds it. It's building 30 per year. Then finally, it's going to get stored in these things. And 30 per year, we can set a destination all the way at the end of this road. I guess we don't need concrete anymore. Does that mean that I can just boop, boop, and just remove this and remove this? Okay. I could have just done it that way. I'm a dummy. Okay. So we put these little locations down. These will now store reinforced concrete. And let's go back to here. We're going to need 2 of these. The first one, is going to go to here. And we're going to be delivering reinforced concrete. It might need 10 trucks. 9 transportation capacity per year with this many trucks, it says. That's kind of a fun function. I didn't realize there was a logistics for this. So again, reinforced concrete. I added up, and you can see here, annual transport capacity. So adding 15 to this one and getting up to 15 on this one will be the extent of everything we can do. Now, this has a supply demand of 16, so we're going to be just shy, 15 of 16 on both, and it might increase over time. But for now, that's good. The next problem is the question of this right here. Oh, I forgot that this freaking game, there, this is a better spot for me. I literally was naming off numbers down here. Down here is where you put the trucks, and here we're making the annual production of 30. Then that goes here. The trucks take it away. Lovely. If we need more than that, then we'll need more facilities. For that, we'll need more steel and concrete. There's better ways, I'm sure, of like organizing this. Like, had I made more space, I could have put one of these here and had like 2 trucking departing locations, each with a dedicated factory. I didn't do that. We're learning, but you can see this like spaghetti string as we learn how to build things. And that's going to get sent all the way over here, where they're going to receive the reinforced concrete, the O2, and that's going to go towards building up some lovely, lovely, lovely new Jakarta. At least they're not dying right now because they are getting enough oxygen. Another thing that we can do now is go to one of our other locations. We have New Lahore and New Yangshu, and we can say, hey, for these locations, maybe we'll start with this one. We can start setting up. What is this? Depot Mark II? Ooh, I didn't know that existed. We can start setting up some of this bad boy here. A sulfur thing. And now that I know that you can just daisy chain like a lazy person, I'm kind of really into it as a mechanism for extracting resources. Because what it's going to do is it's going to allow me to just like absolutely slam like infrastructure down. And we have such an abundance of like drills and depots and platforms that like this will just, oh baby, this is gonna mine so good, so hard, and it's all gonna come out. So there you go. This is how I very lazily hook up a whole, and you know what, if I do another connection in from here, it just be better, quite frankly. It'll mine slower, or at least I'll have to move things over to mine more. But there'll be more arms able to pull the material forward. There's one there as well. Okay, so there you go. So this is a whole ton of sulfur. And for now, what do we need the sulfur to do? Well, we need it to get all the way out to here, which is going to take a hot second. Maybe I just do it like this, and then we will get our factories. And this factory is going to make concrete out of sulfur. And we can do this, so if ever there is a lot of time for them to do it, oh, excuse me, this is going to make store concrete. And voila, all of the concrete is going to get shoved forward into these pieces. Life is good. Road section, get a couple roads to pick this stuff up. We can always expand on that in the future. And then we come down to New Huangshu, and we say, here's a supply center. It's going to supply New Huangshu. It right now only needs concrete, but we know in the future it will need 2 inputs. So first, concrete, and then second, O2. And road. So we're going to get a road to here. That road is going to have to connect all the way up. If ever we need a second road to something, we can do it. Set this origin destination, or set destination rather, to here. Ooh, no. I have the wrong thing selected. This one sets destination here, and just like that, we are going to be moving concrete. We have an annual transport capacity of 21. How much do you need? 10, but we know that's going to increase. But there you go. We could, had we been smarter about it, just gone for the old double setup as well. Which, why not? So we'll get a second road. It can come over. Actually, why don't we just get one of these? And this second trucking thing will go to this section here. They will send concrete. They can have a handful of trucks. And now we're going to be able to feed this city a ton of concrete really, really quickly. Next up is atmospheric collectors, baby. Now they don't need anything. They just haul O2 from the air. So we can just do a lazy daisy chain like this, and they will start creating O2 out of nowhere. It also creates carbon. That was not a product that was being created last time. Oh, I don't know what the carbon's used for, but apparently we can extract that as well. So New Wangshu, very good. We will need new trucking routes created for this. The first of which will just go here and be an O2 delivery. And that's literally 3 trucks is enough to supply this thing in basically perpetuity. So lovely. Annual demand of 10, fully satisfied goods. We're stocking things up. Apparently in the future we can get up to 4 inputs. And then let's see, population 3 is growing, city supply is good. New Jakarta, how is the New Jakarta city going? New Jakarta, growing 100%, city supply 100%. This needs more reinforced concrete, or at least I know that it will. So very quickly we're going to need to create more capacity for that. How can we do that effectively? Well, we can start with a road here. And I guess we don't even need more steel. We just need more concrete. Can this steal from there? I don't think it can. So let's get a new drop-off location. And this spot here does have a bottleneck in terms of creating concrete, to be honest. If I'm totally honest with you. But if we do this, perhaps we can make a... We can delete this, and we can make a new little, just a very, very short jog from here to here. Not concrete. You need to move sulfur. And that should be enough. Just 2 trucks. I'm insane. I did this the wrong way. 2 trucks holding sulfur here. And then this will go like that. And that should be perfect. Now that's another significant portion of concrete production. You set destination. Here. Concrete. 36, and that should be perfect. Now these need enough trucks. It's a very long haul, so it takes many trucks, but they need enough trucks to get to 30 per year. And now that is maximum production of both of these reinforced concrete facilities to New Jakarta. And then here's the O2 farm. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Population of 300. You can see here, we unlocked carbon. And now we are about to re-unlock reinforced concrete, polymer bars, holy crap, high-tech parts and all kinds of other pieces. And we're actually gonna get more stuff. Depot Mark IIs have range of 2 hexagons? This is gonna be incredible. That's gonna be the next thing that we set up. But now that we have a second city of New Huangshu, you can see here it's got a population of 9. It's very slowly growing. The amount of concrete it wants is going up, but we can easily satisfy that. Anyways, I'm going to, rank up to level 6. SF6, sulfur and fluoride, and that creates greenhouse gas generator. We are about to start the terraforming process. That's all I'm going to do for today, though. Nice little short stunt. But I'm definitely going to put more videos out, I think, on this. Because I think this is just hypnotic. I'm enjoying this a lot. I hope you are, too. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.